Monday, November 24th, approximately 1:20 p.m. ET. I said, yeah, I was going to say ETC. EST,
ETF.
6:20 UTC, and it's looking like we're coming back. We had some guy get on screen and tell everyone that maybe cuts are coming now, and all of a sudden people want to be risk on again. Which is funny
What's
because a
the
lot of
Fed
the
watch saying?
headlines, FedWatch went from 30 something percent to fucking 80 now or 60 something. I don't know. What is it now, Marty?
80. So
Yeah, yeah.
it was a
79.
month
Yeah.
ago, it was 91%. It dropped to like low 30s last week.
Which
And
is
now,
crazy.
which is crazy. And then now 90, or sorry, 80%, 79.1, I think.
Not financial advice, but you don't even need charts when you have a FedWatch tool.
What are the chances for a new Fed appointed
What's
by?
up?
What
They're
are the
definitely
chances for like a new Fed appointed by Trump instead of Powell?
I think it's
Powell's
100%. I think that he gets to pick, right? He gets to pick the chair.
It says 2% on Polymarket in 2025.
Oh no, this
2%
year?
chance
Yeah,
that he
No.
leaves.
They have to wait until the time's up. They can't just that whole thing like, oh, I'm gonna fire him. He's Mr. Too Late. It's all just a fucking show. That's not even wasn't even possible.
All right, so we were saying, obviously what the Fed is going to do and the monetary policy has one thing to do with it, but it's funny because other people were attributing it to ETF selling and spot
Which was
sales going
true.
from retail.
Which was true. You had a whole market risk off. It wasn't just crypto, right? You had it really started actually. The fucking Sam Altman went on the OpenAI podcast, or Jesus Christ, the All In podcast, and Brad Gerstner was asking him basically like a question like, "Oh, what happens if you don't hit these numbers?" And then he's like, Sam was like, "They're buddies, right? They're talking shit. But if like you're a CEO of a private company that basically the whole world is relying on right now, and you're talking shit to your investors, like it doesn't look that good." So there was a little bit of a shock and a scare, like, okay, what if they don't hit these numbers at OpenAI? And then CoreWeave, which is a software company for AI data centers, didn't hit their numbers. They missed. They hit the quarter, but they got delayed. They pushed some uh, launch for next quarter. So then there was some real scare, like, oh, what if these companies don't hit? Well, dude, CoreWeave went down like over 50% or something
Yeah,
absolutely insane
which
in the
is
matter
nuts.
of a month. So it
Dude,
was
he
that,
said
it was the Fed, it was everything all
he
all
said
at
if
once.
we don't get profitable at some point, we're just gonna ask ChatGPT how to make this profitable when ChatGPT is smart enough. He said that in
That,
an interview.
that's what I would do too.
We're gonna create an AI that's so smart it can make this profitable.
I'm not in it for the money, but my Koenigsegg needs gas. Okay. My $3 million car needs to be filled up. Okay. But I'm definitely not in it for the money.
Wait, he doesn't drive a Honda?
No, actually, I
Wow.
like him because he's not a little, tech nerd. Like Zuck's PR
It's
team
not
did pretty
pretending.
good.
It's not pretending.
Zuck, yeah, stop pretending. Like, dude, like you get to the Bay Area, it's the tech capital of the world. Everybody's getting out of their Prius, and their Tesla Model Y is like the absolute one for some reason. But you have Altman, he's driving Koenigsegg's around. You have Zuck, his PR team put him in a manual Cadillac Blackwing V8 manual, American car Cadillac. Perfect.
He's been eating live animals that of course they don't eat them alive. They kill the animal and then they put it on a grill and they then they consume the meat that's been grilled. It's
It's weird for a lizard man to be.
it's a
eating
very
frozen food.
it's a very enjoyable American tradition here. We
Yeah.
take these live animals and we unalive them and then we put their meat on a grill. It's a good time.
Instead of being a lizard man.
Let's see.
I
He
was saying
said,
backstage.
Grand is
The
traveling right now. He wanted to say what's up.
what's up, Grand? Dude,
Said the
the
risk engine
AI,
says no.
the
30
AI
handles, 60
capital of
handles.
the world, the SF. There was some bad news yesterday in the SF.
Oh, no.
Talk to me. I don't pay attention to
Well,
anything that happens on that side of
Homeless
the
people?
country.
close. So of course, San Francisco, New York, all these cities, they have housing right on the street, right? There's no fence, there's no
Mm-hmm.
nothing, right? So some guy lives in a house, and another guy came and pretended to be a delivery worker, and got access into his house because it was just steps up to a front door with nothing, and brute forced his keys or his pin code to his hard wallet, and rugged him for 11 million bucks crypto
What
value.
the
Wow.
fuck?
Yeah, right there in San Francisco. It's like right on the Ring doorbell. The whole thing is like all on video. It's like
Can you link the article? How do you brute force
uh,
it?
just look up SFPD. It was everywhere, dude.
Now
Gary
were they
Tang
known?
did it all. That's the next question. Who is it? I didn't know who it was.
Well, I'm gonna pull that shit up right now. All right, Jamie.
Gary Tan. Sorry, Tan. Gary
who
with
got-
2 R's.
Is who got robbed?
No, he posted the video of his buddy's house. A daylight home invasion robbery. Blah blah blah. Here, I'll send the link.
I got one link, but it's not I want to see some
found it.
video. Do you find video?
Here.
No.
Yeah, here. Sent. Check that out.
6 a.m. Brandished a gun. Hang up in duct tape.
Dolores and yeah, that's a shit neighborhood. Maybe you should have moved. Did you ever think about that when you had $11 million of crypto? He just shows up right up to his door, says he's like a delivery worker.
Hello?
And
Guess I have a pack for Joshua from Sanford. With Community Plus, UPS partner.
Community Plus UPS partner. Good scam.
definitely don't open the door. Yeah, man, leave it there. Gotta go. But that's it. Like, not great. Yeah, like that's San Francisco though. They're not able to build new housing.
Oh, Joshua? Yeah. Oh, my fault. Mighty. Yeah. I need you to sign for this. Damn. Do you have a pen?
I think I look for one.
You got a pen?
One of them was an LAPD veteran.
Is that him getting hit?
I don't know if he got hit or.
It was like boom.
Yeah, I heard the boom. Where's the camera from the inside?
Dude, this article is making my head hurt. Like, doesn't make any fucking sense. Say I. You're talking about 4 men, and then it says both men, and then it's like it's about some teen who lost 300K, but then it's also this 11 million thing.
You never know. Never know.
I need a different article.
So, anyways, if you made $11 million, maybe you shouldn't have a house that you could just walk up the stairs to and knock on the
Grant said
front
his
door.
missus set him up. Inside job.
I like that. I like it. Conspiracy hour. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have a few questions here. Like, how do they know that,
It was
how do they
him.
know his real name? Like, who is the guy? Does he own a crypto company? Is he, a public figure, speaker, or something? In what way is he out there? Probably a drug dealer. My suspicion on why he lived in that area with $11 million in crypto is because not a drug dealer, but probably some of it was from unaccounted for or not reported. So you have your money that's evading taxes that it's just sitting in the
Oh, and,
ether.
and San Francisco is expensive. It's not like he lives in a shit neighborhood. He probably lives in a $2 million apartment. It's just that's San Francisco for you. It's just expensive.
Mhm.
I mean, we can look. Not looking too good for him on the first couple glances of condos in that area. Two
Yeah, so
bed,
everyone,
3 bath, 2 bed, 3 bath, 1.5 mil. It's nice, but it's San Francisco nice.
nah, fuck that. Honestly, I don't get the allure if you're already gonna drive, like if you have to drive, okay, and you're gonna spend hours in traffic, why not just move 30 minutes inland and have normal priced housing, land, yards, off street living.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Off
like
street.
like I really don't get it. I've been to SF a few times. Like I lived in uh some California cities when I was a younger kid, and I just always used to think that, like, yeah, it's cool to be able to, like, back then when houses didn't cost like 10 years worth of your pay. The idea of living like a few blocks from the beach seemed really cool. But now that I'm older and I drive and I don't mind driving, it's like, why would I spend? I don't see the value in that. Like, why would I spend so much money to have a fucking box, two, 2 blocks from the beach when I could
You're not even in
drive?
the beach. Dolores and is in the city center. That's by that park. It's not even
Yeah, yeah.
like
I'm just
near
saying,
the
like,
beach.
why
You're not
people
even
want to
like
live in
on the
Cali.
beach.
Like, they want
Oh,
to live
sure.
by the beach. So it's just like when you have that dream of like wanting to go do that, and then you get older and you're like, oh, like I don't mind driving. Like 20 minutes isn't far. I'm gonna be stuck in 3 hours of traffic on my way to work anyway. Like, what's an extra 20 minutes?
Dude,
Like,
if you have 11 million, there's so many places you could live at the fucking beach, the best fucking house in that city, like, and still have millions left over.
No, so
Like,
this one in that neighborhood, 2,800 square foot, which is like what, 25, 250, 260 square meters, something like that. Still not that big for an American house. 4.35 million in that neighborhood.
dude.
So it just depends on your.
And then you
insane.
still get robbed at gunpoint.
Yeah, it's just like New York, though. They have those, $70 million townhomes, and it's like you could knock on the front door. It's insane. Doesn't make any sense to me. Never has. Don't know.
Where for 1/10 of that, you can have an acre of land and only 20 people within a mile radius of you. If you move a little bit
Exactly.
further east. Did you see Kalshi's raise numbers got announced? They raised 1 billion at an 11 billion val.
What the
But I don't
fuck?
get it. Why does a sports book need a fucking $1 billion? Doesn't make any sense.
Sportsbook.
Doesn't
Really?
make any
1
does
billion?
really. Why do they need? I don't know. Why does a sports book need more
That's
than
crazy.
$10 million?
How much did Pump fundraise?
Like hundreds of millions. They've extracted multiple hundreds of millions.
Okay,
In
so
fees.
answer me that.
Not a billion.
In fees.
Why does a token launching platform need that much money? Like you could say that about anything, like anything that's like already built and generates a ton of fees. Like what do they need to raise for when they're generating more
Does
than
it
most
generate
people
more than
see?
Pump Fun at its best?
Is what?
We gotta deep dive this.
Does it
If
generate more
Kalshi's
than
made
Pump Fun did though?
That's a good
or
question.
Pump Fun on
I
top.
don't think so.
It's a very good question. Probably not.
Pump Fun was like unique, even compared to normal startups.
Speaking of
And I
streams
get it,
racing,
raising and OPM, other people's money, sure, but like if it's really making cash over and over and over again, like they're just riding the wave of raising as much money as you possibly can right now because maybe next year you can't, and I totally get that. But like at the other side, like don't you want to be majority stakeholder? You're not an Amazon that needs warehouses all over the world and shipping and thousands of employees. You're a fucking internet site with a sports book. It's not that hard. It's not. I mean, all hats to them, and Polymarket, but I don't get it. I don't get the appeal.
Kalshi revenue
0.
4 billion in volume last month.
It's not even that much, dude. 4 billion.
I don't
Some
know.
fucking guy click trading on Binance does more than that in a month.
it's crazy.
And
I
Polymarket too. They raise too. Are they like owned by the same people? Like I'm getting weird vibes here. They raise at the exact same time. They get partnerships with the exact same people. How can they both be the official partner of UFC
Of the NHL.
or of NHL at the same day, down to the same second on the tweet? How is this even possible, guys? How good are they?
Same social media manager.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
I gotta find the actual report on this, but I saw this crazy thing from a guy named Jack. He used to write for Blockworks. Now he's writing for Unchained, maybe.
I mean, Blockworks, the news network that's not doing news anymore, or something.
Well, they're still doing interviews and podcasts and stuff like that. So they're now more media and research, and they're not doing any. All right, here it is. Good old Jack.
Kalshi said it's now at the pace to bring in revenue at an annualized rate of 600 million.
Who does?
Kalshi.
I mean,
It's
pretty
good.
penny.
But that's not the current. That's like annualized.
Yeah, off one
on
day.
pace to, yeah.
Hold on, give me
I
one.
don't see a strict number of how much they actually make.
The Pump Fun guys did that in a fucking day, dude. The Pump Fun was like you said, very unique. Of course, they didn't make 600 million in a day, but it was a very unique situation, and that thing was just printing money.
Yeah.
So I shared this. I know that you had retweeted something from Zoomer Fed, Velo's little news account, but essentially this is. I haven't confirmed with any sources, and I don't know Jack's sources he chatted with, but or maybe this is the actual part of the contract here. But essentially, Baratain, everyone's most anticipated L1 to launch of the last cycle that launched this cycle, but then everyone pretty quickly stopped talking about, is now under some fire because essentially Nova Digital, who led their raise, was given a right of refund or a refund right, which made their investment essentially risk-free. So it was within a year. Denton, I don't know what you got going on over there, but it sounds like you're like fighting with the fan.
Oh my god.
They gave him a refund right. So let's see, what do they
25 mil. It was actually
25 mil.
Bravenhoward. They gave Bravenhoward an option or whatever, right of return, risk free, quote risk free.
What is risk free? It's if you within a year of TGE, you can ask for a refund, or if the price is up, then you're in profit. So
So you
it's
just
essentially
sell anyways.
risk free. You could sell anyway and make money, or if you were not making money, if we don't go up, then you can get your money back.
Up
Which
to
is
25 mil.
which is a pretty crazy agreement to have. Not something I've heard of before, but I started seeing people say, "Oh yeah, we've seen some stuff like this in the past."
I
Now the
like
other
it. I
crazy
mean,
thing
it
is,
makes sense. Like if it fucking goes to billions, it's amazing. And if not, as the investor, you get your money back. That seems the best deal for the investor, but it wasn't disclosed, I think is where the issue comes in to
yeah,
the
no
other
other
people
investors
in the
knew,
round. Yeah, that's where
even
it
the
gets
other
shady.
co-lead. So Framework, they co-led the Series B with Nova. By the second quarter, they had purchased roughly 72.4 million Bera at an average price of 342. So that means that they're down more than 50 million on Bera that they bought at current prices,
Yikes.
which is
Sorry, what
insane.
was the number again? No. I think what was the number?
They purchased roughly $72.4 million worth of Bera tokens at an average price
72 million or 7.2?
72.
Oh,
72.
Jesus Christ.
An
Oh my
average price
God.
of 342,
Oh my God.
meaning they're down more than 50 million on the stash that they bought at that time.
I also, okay, if they're doing the Bear baddies and all this shit, we all knew it was going to zero.
I've been saying it forever. Like, here's the thing, right? Like with any
I
of
like the
these new,
guys, but like,
yeah, this is nothing against Smokey or any of them. And the same thing goes for like Monad and even Mega. Like
Monad.
yeah, Monad, sorry, Monad. No, fuck the Brits, dude. It's Monad.
It's not moving
Um,
from the ICO price.
it was down 50% for a
Yeah.
moment, and now it's just down a little bit. But I've said this about all of them in my wish for the best and that they're able to do it. But if you don't have an attractive suite of apps for people to use that keep people there, then it doesn't matter how fast your chain is, how private it is. It doesn't matter anything else. Like if there isn't a good app experience, if there isn't shit for people to do, then it just doesn't matter. Especially if
imagine
you
going
launch a
to an
token
empty
first.
casino. Empty casino doesn't make any
It
sense.
it's literally that, right? Or if you go to a casino that just doesn't have any games that are worth playing, like if you're not in the mood for slots and all they have is fucking slot machines, like you're gonna just like grab a drink and then walk out.
I can't even see the Bear price on Dick Screener, so that's how I like.
And the thing with Bera
Zero.
is like it's not that they didn't have apps there. It's that I think the way that incentives were structured were too confusing for people that were trying to use those apps. Number one, and number two, I think that the ecosystem as a whole leaned far too much into like the bearer meme to where no one was really taking any of it seriously, right? Like investors were pretty interested in the tech. People were excited for the launch, but then when you just have a bunch of like projects that seem like meme projects, like no one's gonna go over there to play. Just my 2 cents.
I'm playing on Monad.
So
There's-
this is the thing, right? Like right now you're playing on
One
Monad,
token
and
that's down 90%.
but regardless of like how you're doing over there,
Yeah.
like how there are already apps that are starting up pre like token being out, while the chain is live,
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff.
and there's a bunch of shit there for people to do, which
There's
is a good like baseline. But then from there, how much of it are you able to make money from? How much of it is not confusing? And like, how is the overall UX? Because if you're not making money, if it doesn't feel good, and there's nothing like, I don't even want to say exciting, and I don't want to reuse the word fun, but if there's no apps that are intriguing to you or have some type of hook or like purpose for you that you can't find somewhere else, then why are you going to go through the trouble of bridging funds to then put your funds at potential risk on a new chain with a new project that like
Listen, I don't know if any Monad people are listening, but my experience with a lot of new chains in this cycle is literally like you bridge with some obscure bridge. You use this like swap that is like always the first one to work on any of these chains. DYOR swap. It's always the same one. You buy some fucking meme coin, goes up like 10x, gets a little bit of attention, then it rugs to 0, and that's the end of my day. So I'm still waiting on the apps. I'm still using the same swap that I used for like Ink chain for like I forgot the name, like Manta or something. It's always the same one. They got this shit cornered. They got to be the first swap on any chain market cornered.
Denton, bump up your mic, the volume, with just a tad.
I just bumped it down because you guys always complain about me.
Have you tried
Better?
turning it up?
If I try turning it off and on,
Can we bump him up separately?
is it fine now?
Cozy?
I'm bumping it up
More.
let me
50%
see
more.
if
Okay.
he's
now.
oh, there we go. Here, I got you all the way up. There we go.
Keep talking.
All right, all right.
No,
So, yeah,
we need you more.
My experience.
We
with
need you
new
more.
chains is the same. It's the same decks every time.
Yeah.
And then it dies. But I mean, Monad, I don't think it's gonna die. I think
No. Again, like, I mean, look at any other L1 that's launched over the last like 2 cycles. Like, none of them die, right? You're gonna have your citizens that are going to use your products, are going to find their home there, are going to enjoy the experience. But it's about like the people who are non-believers, getting them to park some capital, right? Like you need to have there needs to be something that causes new sticky capital to come.
Yeah.
I got a question. If you bought the Coinbase Monad launch, are you up or down?
Now you're up like 10% or 20%.
Okay, so all those people are fuck. I mean, you have to think about it. They raised what, 200 million? They're up 20%. That's
Yep.
on an institutional level is good.
It was down for a little bit and like break even, and now it's up.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
support. But the people who were playing in the arena doing the perps thing are fucked.
I mean, I
The
will
pre-launch perps are
say
fucked.
it feels like pretty low, but that's just because the market right now turned really bearish.
I mean, if you bought like not even including this wick that was on November 4th, 20 days on this perp product, this pre-release, you're down 52%, not even including this weird
it
wick.
really quickly went down from being up like 80% from the sale to being the same.
Here's
Yeah.
something no one's talking about. Doge.
ETF, right?
Bro, Doge ETF. Yeah, look at that.
Oof. Check her out.
I still have my Dogecoin. It's the only altcoin I got besides Premium.
No, all it takes is for a little shift of a little policy, a little mental shift of, crypto's not a scam anymore. And this thing just fucking keeps going up and up and up. Last 2 weeks we've been like, fuck these coins, all the quants, fuck these coins. But all it takes is, oh, we're doing the Bitcoin reserve thing again. Oh, we're doing ETFs get the inflows.
Elon
Oh, we're
was
changing
supposed
tax
to-
policy.
Elon was supposed to make us use Doge to pay taxes or something.
Well, funny you bring that up. There's a new bill that's being passed or like being shopped around right now to allow you to pay your taxes in Bitcoin. And they're doing that as like part of a way to acquire like Bitcoin for the government's Bitcoin stock reserve.
Mhm.
Let me find.
That's all. That's what I mean. All it takes is a little policy change, a little shift, and it's like back, boom. We're still trading. ETH is still an 80 vol product. Boom, 10% candle, one fucking day. Like silence all the fucking haters in
Boom.
one candle.
New bill to boost U.S. Bitcoin reserve, and it would allow people to pay their federal income tax in Bitcoin with the proceeds deposited directly into the country's crypto coffers.
What is that? Like a fucking urn on Trump's desk or something? Just a ledger on Trump's desk. That's the coffer. No, the U.S., from my understanding, is they took all of the coins that they had from all of the different
Confiscations?
entities. Yeah,
Oh,
and
no.
all the different entities, and brought it and put it under the treasury to manage. That was my understanding of what had happened. So they didn't know exactly what they had. It was kind of scattered all over the place, and now they have one managing body.
Now they have one wallet.
Or yeah, or one entity that's managing it, the multiple
Hope it's
wallets or
not
whatever.
in San Francisco.
What else we got? Monad flop. Uh, I guess they're staking for 15%. So probably expect
What?
is this going to be like Celestia all over again? Like,
For Monad?
yeah,
Oh.
How much do you earn?
15.
I know over 50% of it's locked. 50% of the supply.
Oh, like it's going to be around. Like, I don't know. It just is a hype right now, but is it going to be around in 6 months? That's the question. Like,
You know what it is? They're 50.6% of it is gradually vesting until the end of 2029.
there you go. So
Wow.
sellers. That's what I mean. Like, oh, it's going to be around, but like, does it just like everything else actually trickle out, or are people actually going to use it? Because we haven't seen any new thing that people actually continue to use.
Polymarket.
Poly. But even that's like a fad and hype right now. Like,
And they scam you.
yeah, but I think the thing with Polymarket is it's more like an online casino where it's not like you're betting on price. It's like, will this happen? Yes or no. Will this sports team win? Yes or no. Will they wear a suit? You have some discrepancies. Yes or no.
I like the weather
Yeah.
ones. Like, will it hit X degrees in this month?
Whether like it's more like gambling than like, oh, you have to bridge, you gotta buy shit. Oh, that's what I was gonna bring up.
The bridge
Monad.
situation is always funny. It's always like you have to rely on the people you know that tell you what to use, and it's always some new obscure bridge.
For sure. I think that's where hype is kind of winning right now. Hyperliquid, they were like,
there's just a
Monad,
deposit button and it works.
yeah, deposit Monad and fucking sell right into the book. 2 seconds, and now you're in our ecosystem. I saw
Yeah.
that post all around
No
this morning.
BS.
No BS. Come deposit, come trade, come lose money in our casino instantly. You don't have to trust anybody. You don't have to ask anybody.
Yeah.
Come
Dude,
direct
in
to the
some
source.
chains, you need to wait for like a week if you're bridging out, and then it's like there's some update on the bridge, and then it gets stuck again. That's what happened to me, I think.
Yeah, no fun. All right, fellas, I gotta jump.
All
Cayenne,
Gucci. Yeah,
are you
yeah. I
ready?
mean,
Fishing.
we'll get back into that. Cayenne week 2 starts today. If you're not trading there yet, all you have to do is go onto the website alpha.cayenne.blue. When you log in with your wallet or connect your wallet, however you look at it, you will be given a free $250,000 USDC in testnet tokens, not real money. That is for you to trade with, play around with perps, with the options. If you have no idea what you're doing, if portfolio margin and combo trades and all that stuff sounds super confusing to you, head over to academy.premia.blue. We have some brand new quests and quizzes that are there for you to take to learn about some of the features that are specific to Cayenne. if you've never done options before, we have platform agnostic quizzes and quests on there, lessons for you to go through that'll teach you about options. And the last thing is that we have a layer 3 quest going on right now. So if you want to participate in that, if you're a layer 3 user, you can head over there right at I think we're the first one listed in latest or featured. But you'll see on there the let me pull that shit up so people can see it.
Oh, and I would say one more, if you tried last week and you were frustrated, come try this week. Things have changed. The front end's way more stable. Quotes actually stay up on the book for more than flashing for in and out. You're able to get fills. There is some alpha for the testnet. The quotes stay up for around 60 seconds for the options. So if somebody else is on the book and you want to arb us, we're up stale for 60 seconds, just so everybody has a good experience for the first trading competition. We'll tighten that up as we go live. But there's still some bugs to work out. I know front end team has been going crazy. They're now explaining the market limit. They now have when you click the order, it auto populates the price. They're listening to everybody's feedback, including mine. And if you were frustrated last week, come back this week.
Go click some buttons.
Yeah, right now they're working on getting this chart to be identical to these numbers here. The problem is more so isolated to trading competition testnet stuff, because we can't switch over to our paid API program until we are pointing it at the main domain. And they're super weird about the permissioning. So right now we're having to cycle API keys, and that's what's causing the mismatch in price.
Also, if you want to trade via API, the backend's super stable and works great. Reach out, get a key.
Yeah, I'll kind of. Oh, I'm not sharing. I thought I was sharing it. Okay, so if you are interested in trading via the API, it's super simple to do. You can come here, come to your settings. Oh, do we turn it off? Okay, it's not here right now.
Yeah, I think you have to.
It will be
Talk to
here.
us.
Okay, you
Talk to
will
us.
if you want an API for now, send me a DM. We'll get you hooked up. Once we go live, right here in your settings, you will be able to generate your own API keys. So that will be there for you. Another thing I want to show you all is if you have felt like it's kind of clunky because you're having to sign everything. It failed for some reason. All you have to do is enable one-click trading and turn off order confirmation. And once you do that, there will be no signatures that are requested of you while you're using the platform. That should last you, I think, the full day before it resets or before it logs you out and makes you have to re-click it. So it creates a session for you. All your trades are pretty instant. Build out combos however you want. And it's as easy as clicking, create order or fill order. Let's see if this is. All right, well, we'll have to figure out why it's not working.
Yeah, I got to go through row about the flow of the combo, because let's say when you click a call spread, it should just stay. Right now, when you click and mess with the call spread stuff or any of the combos, it switches over to custom. But I think it confuses a lot of people because they're like, "Oh, I'm still building a call spread, but it's switching." If that makes sense, they're like, "Oh, it's a call spread, but you're short 2 calls." You can trick it to go back to custom. There's some simple user end flows that we can not protect retail, but hold users' hands. So we know what we're doing. We get in there and it works. But I had a lot of retail guys reach out "Oh yeah, fuck! I needed to move this one little number that was I needed to move it over $10 or $50, and there's some simple stuff we can go through and fix."
Yeah. Biggest thing is we're listening. If you have feedback about the UX, about things that aren't working, please let us know. That's what this beta is for, so we can get everything polished up before going live very early
If you find bugs,
in the new year.
then you may be rewarded.
Yeah, we do. We do have It's not that you might be. If depending on the severity, you will be rewarded, right? Like
You're
if
the
you're
first one to find it.
if you're reporting BS like all the spammers do, about fucking.
Thanks.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about sending me fucking like, I don't even know, dude. I get so many things from people that like are doing things to our old front end, or they're like, did you know that on Premia on V1. I'm like, dude, we don't even use that domain anymore. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? As long as they're legitimate bugs, you will be rewarded in some way or another.
Mhm.
Alrighty, pimps. We'll see you Wednesday. We got Mr. Delta on, your favorite e-girl posing, or man posing as e-girl
Yeah.
online.
Yeah.
We will be doing it early that day. So for those of you that tune in for our options talks, what is it, 10 a.m.
10
EST?
a.m. EST, 4 hours
Mhm.
earlier than usual. 3 p.m.
Yep.
UTC.
3 p.m. UTC for our Euros. All right.
Sounds good.
But we'll be
Later,
back.
pimps.
Adios, amigos.